Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Danay Garcia proudly brings to you La Familia. We're back. Wow.
I love this so much for so many reasons.
Bringing the onions out on me.
The one line that I underlined was "Don't do it alone." Every time they said that, I'm like, "Yep."
When Dara said we have a carnal need for purpose and value and a sense of connection, I immediately thought of La Familia, the sense of connection. So
yeah. And how some of us didn't even really know how much we needed it until we had it.
that is so true.
Yep.
You came into my life at the right moment, even though I knew about you before, but now that I'm really in it this year, I feel really good.
And when she asked the question, who are you? Before I used to be broken, but ever since I met La Familia and Danay, I've become much stronger than what I used to be.
Maybe your internet should talk to Danay and it would become stronger.
But I love that. Like, who are you, and not what you are, but who.
Not the role.
And that you always can like choose who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very powerful statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not going to do what you want, but make sure that you make the choice. Who do you want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that's all of us are thinking about this past year.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be?
It's a tough question, isn't it?
It is a tough question.
I got an assignment last year. If you were at your own funeral, what would be the things that you want other people to say about you? Who is the person you want to be to them? And it doesn't matter where I am, if I'm with my family or alone or at my job, I can be this everywhere. It might be a fun exercise to try.
I would want them to say, the doctor's made a mistake, he's alive.
For a long time, I always do how I think others want me to be. So I couldn't really be myself. But this year, something clicked and I just really want to be myself. Just
Authentic.
do what I want. That's my new favorite word.
Also, you can give yourself permission to be lost while you're in your transition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes messy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Make it okay going into a crisis.
We're so almost conditioned to kind of have everything together, but to give yourself permission to just be in that sort of in between who we were and who we're growing into. I think we often forget that that space exists, and for a reason too.
And even if it's messy, out of it comes like the new us.
And that when you're like in your 30s, it doesn't mean that you've sort of established your narrative and you never change again.
Yeah, you have to give yourself permission to change.
Remember, growth never stops,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
even at age 56.
We can be so goal oriented instead of process oriented. If the growth never stops, sure, you can have milestones that you celebrate, but it doesn't mean that you've made it. It just means you've made the next step.
Yes.
I love the whole talk about it. Like, life is not steady. It's not a straight line.
Nope.
It's bumpy, and that's natural.
It's really like a season. Like spring is coming, the flowers are growing.
Yes.
The transitions are going to happen no matter what. You want to be in control.
Like, make them happen on your terms.
Right.
Yes.
When she said you want to be in the driver's seat, I was thinking of the steering wheel.
And also sometimes it's okay not to be okay, but just don't let it change who you are.
Yep. Yes.
I love that question when she asked, why do you think we beat ourselves up so much? Because I think we're all our own worst critic. It's definitely something I recognize. And it's something that's hard to break through, because then you're kind of having a discussion with yourself. And it's hard to win that argument.
I can most of the time easily take critics from others because I'm eager to learn. But for myself, it's really hard.
Part of that, I think, are the expectations that society has as well, where they were talking about we need to shed our shoulds. A lot of those are the things that you see around you, but you don't see the whole story. You just see the external part of it. And it makes you almost expect that of yourself. And that's not fair to compare your practice run with their highlight reel. That's doing yourself a disservice.
I also feel connected with Danai when she talks about at the end that she really wants to make everyone shine and
Yes.
see everyone's growth.
Yeah.
That's what I really want. Yeah.
You guys are all amazing.
Sorry.
I got you.